Hey, howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Red Gaming. So we are back here once again in Planet Coaster. So last episode we built this food, drink and information center area, and I'm just realizing right now that we actually forgot to connect all of the drinks courts and the info center because we're good at this. So that's that connected now. So today what we're going to start with is we're going to try and put in some scenery in the form of some trees and some rocks and alike. So I was going to have a look through this and like see if we can find stuff, but the best sort of theming things I can find in here for what we're doing is going to be like this random tiki thing that though is not completely out of the realm. I'm thinking will probably work better down here. I also need to add, and I've lost where it is. It is a workshop item, so we will, show you that when we get to that. Yeah, so let's. Whoops, I want scenery. I actually want scenery this time. So what I'm going to do is try and do this manually. I have not seen this until this very moment. That could work quite well, except we've got a staff room back there. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a path in connecting over here for the staff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go scenery, lighting, custom, lighting. I'm going to throw down one of these guys. This lights in the area. It's temporary, I promise. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some trees, grab the palm trees, and we're just going to fill it in. Simply going to put one of them on either side, and that's it. That's that area. We are finished with it. Along here, I really need to find some theming sort of stuff for the. Cool, so we are actually starting to get there. I need to delete that. And then we're going to start removing these guys because time to start putting in the actual lighting. So we're going to grab our scenery again. We're going to jump into lighting, clear this queue. I think a lot of it really does need to stick to these torch type things. We'll work on the theming stuff in a minute. Now, under blueprints here, I've got this. Okay, so on the workshop, Okay, so on the workshop there is this guy here. So, oh my goodness. Mark. So on the workshop, there is this guy here. Now it's the sort of crystal type things. They appear, based on the pictures, to glow. Possibly emit light. Now I think they look really cool. Not too sure about these two random things in the middle, but we're going to ignore those. Yeah, so the one we're using is by Willybix. It'll also be in our collection. I'm pretty sure it's in the collection. Yeah, the Munich Peaks theme park collection, which hopefully I've put the link in the description too. But I'm going to grab that. Okay, now we have the toolkit stuff. They are kind of somewhat a lot bigger than I was expecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it down up here and try and pick one. So we're going to flip over to 10 p.m. at night so that we get our night lighting. And I'm thinking I'm going to take that guy. So now all I need to do is put some lighting on this guy. So we're going to go back to our lighting stuff. I'm going to clear the palm trees out of our list. I'm going to grab this guy. Now I don't get to use these anywhere near as often as I would like to use them. Purely because most of the time they're not quite suited to what you're after, but they are quite uniquely usable here. Because what I can do with them is I can try and match the orangey reddy color of the torch lights. A bit of a similar color, it's not the same color, don't get me wrong. I flip this back to AM now so that I can actually see the lights. Should be able to move them in a manner, not the one, that is the one, that though still lighting the item hides the light. Turn you out of fraction, probably about exactly where I need it, and then I can recess you as well, pull up the tourney, and do something along those lines. Then I can grab this guy, I'll duplicate him, actually just put him along the other side of the walkway. But I can put one there. It should give off just enough of the light. And from there we're sort of bouncing backwards and forwards across the footpath. Cool, so the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to switch back to daytime because we don't need nighttime for this. Grab those palms again. Okay, so the only other thing I want to build over here is some sort of food court type area, similar to what we built over the other side. Cool, so then we can jump in here into our scenery. We're going to clear this again. I know. Again, grab our tables and chairs, and we're looking for something in here that's going to be fitting and work in the pirate area. I don't see a lot of options, so we're just going to go with the standard for the park. These lovely, quite simple tables. And what we can do is grab the benches that fit alongside them. We've got a whole heap of benches in around here because it is, after all, a food area. Use the oak barrels, the rubbish bins this time. Cool, that's that. Now we're going to jump into lighting. Now this is probably the only part of this area that is going to be well lit, is over these tables. Purely because that's the rule we set out upstairs. There's one there. And then one there. One there. Where's one? Come on. There. Cool. And then the rest of them are going to get the oh so lovely torches that I can't seem to find yet are, yes, under my nose. Let's get some trees and stuff in here. Cool, so that's that. We've got just enough chunks of boat in there to imply shipwrecks and stuff. The last thing I want to do is we're going to jump in here into special effects. Under ambience, I think we're looking for mist. This is exactly what we're after. I'm going to try and put some mist pads in amongst the trees. I'm just going to plonk them down like we normally would with plants and then come back to them. And there we have it. So if I unpause that and close this, we'll actually start to see the mist sort of starting to rise up and through in amongst all of this stuff. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool, I should say. It's come along quite nicely. I am going to call that complete. Literally, as I say, gonna call that complete. I decide I want to do just a little bit more, so I'm just gonna put a couple of palm trees in here. Cool, so that's that. I'm gonna clear all this stuff out. And yeah, so there we have it. There is our Cove food court. Literally nothing down there is connected at the moment because the rest of the place is not connected. As you can see, actually what we can do is run this along here. Let me make this a little bit longer. So there we go. People can actually get down here if they want to now. It's coming along quite nicely, if you ask me. That is 40 minutes of recording, so I'm going to call this an episode. Should come down into the 25-minute sort of area, I hope. There is a lot of stuff in there that will get fast-forwarded, but it is coming along quite nicely. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. We got Minecraft every Monday. Tuesdays we have this here Planet Coaster. Wednesdays we have Unturned Post-Apocalyptic Survival. Thursdays we're trying to get back into the Satisfactory. We're having an issue with the save at the moment. We'll keep you posted. Stay tuned to all the social medias that have just rolled through. Also check out the Immunity Discord community. Other than that, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.